Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jolene. If you're new here, if you're not new here, welcome back. I am getting ready right now for a photo shoot. So I figured I would do one of my most asked questions, an eyebrow tutorial. I started a new technique, I guess, when I got the Anastasia brow freeze, and I'm obsessed with it. So I have my full makeup on right now. You can see my eyebrows are not done. This is literally what they look like with nothing. So I left them to show you what they really look like. The first step that I do is brush through my brows. So I brush them up, and I have kind of, I guess the hairs are long, but the brows themselves are kind of thin and fine, like they're not super full. So I kind of just mimic the hair. I'm using the Anastasia, this is what it looks like. It's a little angled brush with a spoolie on the bottom, but it's the 7B brush, and it's my favorite one to do my brows with. So I kind of just bend it sideways a little bit, and then I dip it in the product, and then I just start brushing it through my brows. There's literally a plane going over. We live like near an airport, so you can probably hear that. And I literally just brush them straight up, and then I kind of go outwards on the ends. So that's what it looks like right now. It adds like a ton of fullness. You can just see like the difference. I love like the fullness that this gives, and mimics that my hair looks thicker than it really is. And that's what they look like. And then I let it dry just like a little bit so that it's not like I'm just smearing the product around. So I'm gonna let it dry for a second, and then we'll be back. This is the product that I use. I've literally been using the Dip Brow Pomade. All the products I use are Anastasia. I'm like an ABH girl for life. But I use the Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. I really need a new one. It's like embarrassing how much I've used, and the fact that I don't have a new one yet. And then I also keep like a tissue with me, because after I use the product, I like to wipe the brush clean. Just makes it look better and doesn't get clumpy. So I kind of just brush in the product, and then I wipe the sides so that it's like a flat brush. I start by just drawing a line at the bottom. And this is what I do across the whole brow. So I'm just gonna start like flicking and mimicking hairs as I go. And I start at the end of my brow and work my way in. And then here in the inner corner, I just flick straight up and maybe just like slightly inwards towards the other brow, just to make it look natural. I just keep building on it. So I'm just literally doing the exact same motion the whole time. I'm just flicking upwards with this like angled tip. Pretty much what it is. Like, I literally feel like it's just such a simple motion, and I'm not super precise, like perfectly placing each one. I'm just moving with the shape of my brow. So it's literally like pretty much what I do. So now I'm just gonna go in on the other side and do the same thing. Kind of go at an angle too, to like bring the hairs out. Now that I'm done with the dip brow, I take the tinted brow gel and I take this longer side of the spoolie brush and I just lightly brush up against the hairs. And with the brow freeze, I feel like it kind of gives like a film on the brows and lightens the brow hairs a little, so this brings more definition to the brows. And the other side, and again, start on the outside and work your way in. And then I just kind of let that dry a little. I'll clean up like around the hairline a little if it got too low. Okay. And then I take the clear brow gel and then I do the same thing. Brush it up, and I feel like this just keeps the hairs, because I worked like through the initial brow freeze product, so I just want it to stay in place. And I just feel like this separates the hairs a little bit more even. That's literally all I do. Hopefully you could see like every motion that I was doing, and I won't like cut this video, or like maybe I'll speed it up in a couple spots, but I wanted it to be like very easy for you to follow and see everything that I was doing. But this is pretty much the look. I love just like the fullness and natural fullness that it gives to the brows, so that's it. I hope you guys liked this video, and I also want to film a makeup look because I kind of have like an updated everyday makeup look and then another eye makeup look that I have been liking. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that next. And I have to go now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.